would hold this picture for me, Ethan. I've got one for each of you. And it will start to make sense as we read the book. Here's yours, Matthew. Here's yours. So do you look at that? That looks like a pretty strange elephant, don't you think? Hold it up real nice and tall, high so everybody can see. It looks like a very strange elephant. So let's find out why this elephant looks so strange. This is a story called The Blind Men and the Elephant. It's one of my very favorite stories, actually. Long ago and far away, there lived 6 blind men. Although these men could not see, they learned about the world in many ways. So blind men could not see because their eyes weren't working. They could hear the music of the flute with their ears. Can you point to your ears, Matthew? Your ears, yeah. Yes, there's your ears. They could feel the softness of the silk with their fingers. I love doing that at fabric stores. They could smell the scent of food cooking and taste its spicy flavor. Together they took care of their home, and they were very happy. Then one day, the blind men heard some exciting news. The prince had received a new elephant at his palace. The blind men had heard of elephants, but they had never met one. They did not know what an elephant was like. "Let us go to the prince's palace," said one of the blind men. "Then we can find out what the elephant is really like." Off they went. It was a long walk to the palace. The blind men grew hot and thirsty, but they did not stop. They could not wait to touch the elephant. Finally, they reached the palace. A guard came to greet them. The blind men told him why they had come. "Of course you may touch the elephant," said the guard. "I am sure the prince will not mind." The guard led the 6 men to the animal, which stood quietly in the garden. The first blind man touched the elephant's side. "It is strong and wide," he thought. "I think an elephant is like a wall." The second blind man touched the elephant's long, round trunk. "Oh, it's just like a snake," he decided. The third man grabbed the elephant's smooth ivory tusk. "Why, an elephant is as sharp as a spear." The fourth man held the elephant's leg. He thought it was as round and firm as a tree. Thank you, that's very helpful. The fifth blind man held the elephant's ear. The ear was very, very big. The elephant flapped it gently, and the fifth man laughed. "Oh, it's just like a fan." The sixth blind man touched the elephant's long, thin tail. "An elephant is like a rope," he thought. By now it was midday. The sun burned hot in the sky. The guard took the 6 men over to a tall, shady tree. "Why don't you rest here?" he said. "I will bring you some water." While they waited, the 6 blind men talked about the elephant. "No one told me that the elephant is like a wall," said the first man. "A wall?" said the second man. "Oh, no, it is like a snake." The third man shook his head. "An elephant is clearly like a spear." "What?" said the fourth man. "An elephant is like a tree." The fifth man started to shout. "A wall? A snake? A spear? A tree? You are all wrong. An elephant is like a fan." "No, it is like a rope," yelled the 6th blind man. The sound of angry voices filled the garden. He couldn't agree what the elephant was like. It was the sound of 6 blind men fighting about the elephant. A wall, a snake, a spear, a tree, a fan, a rope. That's a funny looking elephant, if I say so. All the noise woke the prince. He had been taking his midday nap. Quiet, he called. I'm trying to sleep. We're sorry, said the first blind man, but we cannot agree on what an elephant is like. We each touched the same animal, but to each of us, the animal is completely different. The prince spoke gently. The elephant is a very large animal. Its side is like a wall. Its trunk is like a snake. Its tusks are like spears. Its legs are like trees. Its ears are like fans, and its tail is like a rope. So you are all right, but you are all wrong too. For each of you touched only one part of the animal. To know what an elephant is really like, you must put all those parts together. The blind men thought about the prince's words. They realized that he was very wise. I will tell you something else about the elephant, said the prince. It is very good to ride on. Now you will ride on it all the way home. So they did. And they all agreed that was the best part of all. So today we're going to talk with the rest of the adults here later about Transfiguration Sunday. And Transfiguration is when Jesus went up to the top of the mountain and he started to shine with glory, and then he was visited by Moses and Elijah. And it's kind of mysterious. We don't really understand what it means. And so I wanted to share this with you because Peter talked about the experience of meeting Jesus on the mountain. He talked about how important it was, but how difficult it was to put it into words. That's a little bit of what faith is like. Each one of us has a different experience of faith because each one of us look at the world just a little bit differently. And we have different teachers that tell us things. And so this is part of why it's so important to come to church, is we all have our different experiences, but then we put all of our experiences together and we can say, this is God, and this is who has called us to be a church and to be a people. So don't worry if you think of God just slightly differently than your neighbor does. Just keep on sharing what you see as God and listen to what they see as God, and then see if you can start putting the pieces together. Do you think you can do that? Here's my other piece. There it is. Will you pray with me? Holy God, you are bigger than an elephant.
You are bigger than an elephant.
Bigger than the world.
Bigger than the world.
How can we know you?
How can we know you?
Thank you for coming to us
Thank you for coming to us
and showing yourself to us.
and showing yourself to us.
Teach us to watch for you.
Teach us to watch for you.
Amen. Go ahead and take those pictures with you.